Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing the Ultimatum Season 2, Episode 1. I hate this for my people, but guys, this episode looks like, this season looks like it's gonna be good. Chaotic, maybe a little bit concerning, but good. I cannot lie. Some people have been wondering what the Queer Love version was. It was a separate situation. That was season 1 of Queer Love. This is season 2 of the original Ultimatum. Netflix decided this time around that they're going to drop all the episodes in one go. So I'm going to stick to my regular and try to do one video a day. So from today to next week, you guys should be getting a video, and then Love is Blind after the altar starts next week. Okay, we got a lot going on, so let's jump into it. Before I do, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So I ended up getting the cast breakdown from Google. So the ages are a bit different, but I think these are current ages, whereas the show is like the age that they were when they filmed the show, right? Our first couple is Roxanne and Antonio. The ultimatum giver is Antonio Matt. He is 30 and he's a freight broker. Roxanne Kaiser is 31 and she's the founder and CEO of an undisclosed company.
I was like, oh my God, I love this girl.
I love Antonio, but I had a lot of high expectations. He knows I'm extremely career focused. I don't know why I'd put marriage in the middle of just things all going in the right direction.
So here it says Antonio believed Roxanne was wife material from the moment he saw her, and after finally reconnecting over social media, the pair have been together on and off for 4 years. But Roxanne wants her forever partner to match her income and business ambition, and Antonio just hasn't met her expectations, instead wishing she'd pay him more attention. Now Antonio is giving Roxanne the ultimatum because he believes it's that kind of pressure that needs to be applied for her to seriously consider accepting a proposal. As I'm watching this episode, I'm thinking to myself, she just doesn't rate him, you know? Like, I feel like a part of her wouldn't be proud to say, that's my man. You see my man? You see what he's doing? That's mine. I don't think she wants to do that. The next couple is Lisa and Brian. The ultimatum giver is Lisa Horn. She is 32 and is a vice president of a clinical services department, I guess. Brian Okoye is 29 and is a financial analyst. However, finances is a concern for them.
The goal is to leave here with the man that I'm in love with.
Maybe, we're not ready for marriage. I just love how she's careless. Selfless.
So Lisa and Brian aren't exactly strangers to ultimatums, with Lisa making her one-time situationship commitment to their relationship full-time. Oh, I'm just reading that. Was he trapped? Oh, no. Okay. With Lisa making her one-time situationship commit to their relationship full-time. And they have now been together for 18 months. But while it means the world to Lisa to see her 10-year-old daughter bond with Brian, she now says if he's not ready to propose, then she's ready to move on. Okay, so she has a 10-year-old. She wants the 10-year-old to have a relationship with Brian, but even the relationship with Brian wasn't supposed to be a relationship. It's supposed to be a situationship. But she kind of cornered him and he caved. All right. Next, we have Ryan and James. The ultimatum giver is Ryan McCracken. Ryan McCracken. She's 24 and is a radiologic technologist. Yeah. That sounds fancy. Is that fancy? You guys let me know. Is that just doing like the scans and stuff in hospitals? Let me not talk like I know. Anyways, James is 24 and he is a grad student and a research assistant.
We've never lived together. The longest we've ever spent together is about 2 weeks, like on a family vacation or something like that.
I find it hard to believe in a one true love.
statistically, I just don't think that's possible.
So these high school sweethearts, Ryan and James, have been together for almost 7 years, but the former prom queen and football player, oh, they fall into that stereotype, hey. Are plagued with communication and trust issues, which only worsened when James finished his education in another state. Now Ryan, who began dating her boyfriend when she was just 16, believes James should know for sure that she is his forever partner, while James wants to land a stable job before they tie the knot together. This one is a tricky one, the high school sweethearts, because you feel like your whole identity is tied to them, and you wonder, what would life be if I went at it on my own? So yeah, being together 7 years, she's been with him since 16, which means he was 16 too, because I think they're both the same age. I could kind of see why he wants to like create his own path, maybe be solidified in his own identity before tying his life to the only girl I'm assuming he's ever been with. Moving on, we have a Raya and Trey. The ultimatum giver is Trayvon, also known as Trey Brunson, who is 29, and he's an area manager at a paper mill. Jiraiya, also known as Raya Nairi, is 25 and is a managing server.
It's a decision to love somebody every day. It's not just a feeling.
So I haven't seen a happy, healthy marriage. I've only seen, situationships or divorce.
I line my house with candles all the way down the hallway to the bedroom, lingerie laid out, teddy bear on the bed. I had Beyonce playing.
It was nice.
Nice. Since then, I've been kind of...
He doesn't do anything else.
Off the bat, I gotta say, oh, by the way, she's a managing server at Hooters. We learned that later in the episode. She's ungrateful. I could be jumping the gun, but hearing them talk about this like romantic gesture that he did, and for her saying, but it didn't look like the ones on TikTok. Like, was it bad? Or were you just imagining something different? Because if it was still good, acknowledge the effort, girl. Initially, in a long-distance relationship, Raya moved into Trey's home, and the couple have now been together for 2 years. But eager to emulate his parents' 30 years of wedding bliss, I know the feeling. Trey is giving Raya, who has never seen a happy marriage, an ultimatum. Though Raya can't say with 100% certainty that a wedding is in her future. Oh. I didn't get that from the episode, but that's interesting. Last is Kat and Alex. The ultimatum giver is Catherine, also known as Kat Shelton. She's 28 and is a travel nurse. Alex Chapman is 32 and is in software sales.
I think you're gonna get jealous.
Is that your goal?
You better not like another girl better than me.
We are this fun, adventure-loving couple who is, skiing, surfing, traveling all over the place. I haven't been able to propose because, seriously, we've been busy.
Here it says, dating app success story, Kat and Alex met on Hinge and soon made things official. How are y'all doing on Hinge? I have tried and tried and tried, and it just ain't working for me. I feel like I have to meet my man organically, but do I go outside? No, I don't. Anyways, when Kat decided to take her nursing career on the road, Alex joined her, and the adventurous couple traveled around the country together. Although they share a love of outdoor activities, their communication styles are totally different. While Alex wants a partner who isn't afraid to speak their mind, Kat is conflict avoidant and prefers to defer to Alex instead of making her own decisions. I mean, girl, you decided to take your career on the road, so where is this coming from? So this time she listened to her other half and is giving Alex the ultimatum, okay? So off the bat, Alex says that he struggles to express his emotions with Kat and wonders if she is sure of him.
I'm ready to marry you, and you're still unsure about it.
What makes you so sure?
Why are you not ready, or?
I'm logical and practical. It's hard for me to express myself. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I said it so many times.
He hates her. Oh my gosh. With them, it's not even a matter of like, oh, I've got so much going on. I don't know if I'm ready for marriage. Like, he genuinely does not know about her. He's unsure about her. So when she is saying she's sure about him, he's like, how? Are you sure you're sure? How do you know? How do you have so much conviction? Sir, because she does. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure she can give the reasons. I don't remember her giving reasons, but I'm sure she has them. But he cannot give enough reasons as to why he would even want to marry her. Like, it seems to me... Okay, wait. What, they met on Hinge? So, like, this was a willing relationship. Like, I don't know. It's... Yeah, something about... Oh, well, you know what? She took her career on the road and he joined her. There might be some resentment there. He might have felt obligated to give up whatever he had going on, and now he's in this relationship that maybe he felt forced into because she was leaving. It's like, I don't want to lose you. Yeah, I don't know. But it's not even that he's unsure of marriage. He's unsure of her as the person to be married to. Trey feels like he has everything lined up. He has worked to put himself in a position where he's now ready to get married. However, his partner Raya thinks that there's still some things she needs to accomplish before entering marriage.
You're already situated in your life, and it's like me, I'm getting my life together. I don't really know what I want.
I mean, I get it, but like everything that you...
I don't think that's okay, though.
I went from living nice cars, I got going out, and I'm living for myself, to now I got a whole nother person I gotta look after and take care of.
But no, I don't need you to take care of me.
I'm not with you.
But you'd be okay if you don't have any kids.
I want kids.
But you'd be okay if you didn't have kids.
This is so interesting to me because I was raised in a environment where like the man's gotta have it together. And there isn't much emphasis on the woman having it together. I know that that's modern society. Like, everybody wants to have their own, and they should. But yeah, I'm just like, he's a dream to a lot of African girls like me. Like, girl, he's got all this stuff together. Like, what are you waiting for? But I can't fault her. I think maybe there's like a power struggle in this relationship where she feels like she will not be seen as an equal partner because he is the primary breadwinner and he has everything together and she has to rely on him. That is my impression. Then he has this thing of like, I've changed so much about my lifestyle to accommodate you. I don't know if that was him trying to like guilt trip her. Like, look at all that I've done. Why don't you appreciate it? And then kids is also an issue with them. Like, he definitely wants kids in the future. She is unsure. And she's like, if down the road I decide I don't want to have kids, are you going to be okay with that? Now he's finding himself wavering. I've always said when we talk about these shows and the disparity on what they believe when it comes to kids and finances and stuff, if you're with somebody who's indifferent and you are the one who really wants it, I don't think it's worth it. Me personally. I think two indifferent people, okay. Two people who don't want, okay. But one person who wants and one person who's indifferent or one person who doesn't want, I feel like you're wasting your time. Roxanne, I'm wondering why she's even in this process because she doesn't even think marriage is for her at all.
Don't get upset. Just bear with me. Not everyone's made for marriage. For me, it's really important to be with someone who understands my lifestyle. I'm working. I could see you meeting someone here, kind of cool with you being on your own schedule and doing whatever you want. What are you thinking, baby? You look stressed.
Now, Antonio, why are you trying to make fetch happen? This woman point blank said, I don't think marriage is for me. And you're going to issue her an ultimatum for marriage? You're going to have to get used to common law because I think that's the best you're going to get. Truly. I think that's the best he's going to get in terms of being with her. She, however, looks like she's ready to explore. She looks like she's eager to spread her wings. Not that she was like overly excited, but the way that she speaks, it looks like her problem might not be marriage, but is on Antonio. Like, he's the problem. So that's going to be interesting to explore. Brian feels like he's already married to his partner, so he doesn't see the point in getting married.
What's going to change in the everyday and how I show you that I love you?
A woman does have a biological time clock.
I understand that.
And like,
That's
I
valid.
do want to be married.
Now. And I feel like you're trying to force me.
We're already operating as damn near a married couple. Hello, I got money. Like, you don't have to carry a household. Like, you got a 6-figure chick right on your lap. You don't want to get married, or is it me?
Or you mean, or are you the one that I want to get married to?
Right.
I think it's you, baby girl. I do. Listen, Brian strikes me as the kind of guy who is going to like elongate a relationship with somebody and they're going to get so frustrated that they eventually leave. And then the next person he dates, 6 months down the line, they get married. That's just the impression that Brian gives me. We'll see if that ends up being true. They've got a lot going on. So I thought finances were the issue. But now it seems like the man doesn't want to be married at all. Like, especially considering the fact that he is getting the perks of marriage without the papers. They also have an age difference. She is 3 years older. I think she's 3 years older. So she feels like her biological clock is ticking and all this stuff. Like, I hate to have an archaic way of thinking, but in terms of this relationship, it's kind of like you gave him the cow and he's getting the milk for free. So, like, is that how the saying goes? Something like that. Like, he doesn't really feel like he has to work for anything else because he's getting all the perks anyways. And then if common law falls into it, I mean, they've only been together for 18 months, but once common law takes place, like, he's really living it up. So, yeah. Later in the night, she's seen getting very emotional. She can't handle the fact that he's going to be dating other women. She claims that her response to things is rational. He claims that it is irrational. Very quickly, we learned that he's the one who was correct, and the way that she responds to her strong emotions is problematic. But we'll wait for that. The next day is the beginning of the dates, and Roxanne is determined to find herself an ambitious man.
You got your shit together.
Together.
Well, so what do you value the most then?
To put my money in?
No, just in general, like.
I just got out of school, you know?
Oh, okay. We'll see. I just don't feel like I'm in a rush, dude.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's like, I feel like it'll just click.
This woman said she doesn't believe in a right time, but the right person. She does not like her man. She does not like Antonio. She must think he's a homosexual or something. Like, he's a brokey. He's a brokey. She's not proud to have him on her arm. Like, she hates him. Guys, whenever I say so-and-so hates the person, I'm being facetious, okay? Yeah, so I think she was talking to Brian in this conversation. I forget, I didn't write it down. But she don't like that man. Raya and Brian have a mutual attraction, and she wants somebody who's going to romance her and spoil her a little bit.
I want romance, just having like candles and flowers. I only like roses, but I want to see that. Like, and I think when it comes to dating, like, I want to go out on dates. That's all I want.
Normally, like, when you talk to guys or you're around guys, like, they're not really open. They don't really, like, talk about their emotions and how they're feeling, like, but Ryan, he's more open.
I actually think with them, age is also going to play a factor. She is 24. He is, I think, 29. And so I feel like she's the type who wants that whole, like, Instagram couple, like, we ride together, we grind together, look at us, all the, you know, and her partner is more like, I'm ready to be a husband. We're gonna settle down. You're gonna be in the wife role. Ain't none of this baddie business going on, you know? And so her now talking to Brian, I feel like they're more better suited because both of their partners are a lot further along than they are. And so with her being younger and her feeling like she doesn't have things all together, him feeling like he doesn't have things together, but them wanting the same things in the future, I actually think this would be a better fit for both of them. James opens up about his rough childhood and says that leads into his struggle to communicate.
If we're together, I feel like I should be able to talk to you about anything outside of my day. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, I was raised by a single mom. She wasn't Reverend, but she was a truck driver.
Okay.
She worked 80, 90 hours a week.
Oh my gosh.
Communication and emotional availability has been a really difficult part. Raya and I, we really hit it off.
I would have never put these two together. I think he was talking to Raya. He was talking to Raya. Raya, to me, has a more out there personality, whereas James seems like a recluse. But that could be because of his childhood, like he said. And then also his partner. His partner is she the one who's not confrontational? I think so. I think his partner is Kat. Guys, there's a lot of people. I'm still getting used to them. So it might actually be beneficial for him to be with somebody who can bring that out of him, who can kind of force them to speak up. Kind of like in the Queer Love version, where Aussie never wanted to speak, and then they were partnered with somebody who was very vocal. Like, it forced them to like, okay, I know the life that I've lived, but in order to be successful in a relationship, I actually need to voice my concerns about things. I need to express my emotions. That could be what James needs. Trey then talks to Lisa and explains that he appreciates the grind. I'm assuming that for him, his accolades were something that he had to like really work hard for, and that's why he's proud of where he's at in life.
My career's amazing. I make great money. I'm stable. Like where I am in my life, I feel like I'm at that point where I'm ready now.
Career, he's got the money, he's got the looks. Like, you would think
That's
a
what I'm
woman
saying.
would be like,
I got the looks.
oh my God. Yeah, you got the looks.
Shit. You know, it is a J. Cole verse, but he like it's beauty in the struggle.
Yeah, it is.
But like that, like I really believe that.
Especially when you're building together, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
I wonder if she's going to intimidate him. And I wrote this down before I saw the ending of the first episode. If not by her accolades, definitely by her physicality. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, at this point of the episode, I was like, I wonder if all she's got going on is going to intimidate him, because I feel like he's not the type who would want to be in competition with his partner, but might feel like he is if she is just as successful, if not more. That's just my impression. Antonio tells Kat that the reason why he's ready to jump into marriage is because he wants to start his legacy.
I think I'm ready to actually do something worthwhile and meaningful with my life and make it about something that's bigger than me.
In a relationship, I want to, you know, feel heard. That it's like, okay, you're listening, you're taking into account what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, no one's a mind reader. And so I think that comes with my partner being vocal.
So a lot of open communication and talking.
Yeah.
So Kat wants to be seen and heard. It seems as if she doesn't advocate for herself in her relationship, or she's being overlooked by her partner. Antonio says that he definitely can do that. However, he needs a partner who does speak up and who is able to advocate for themselves. So yeah, Kat and Ryan both struggle with expressing things. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Like, you telling me you ready to get married to somebody, but you don't feel seen and heard by them? Like, speak up, baby girl. Why am I getting triggered? I don't know these people. Like, speak up. In a marriage, you don't want to feel like a doormat. You don't want to feel like just a placeholder. In marriage, nah, regardless of who you get partnered up with, you're going to have to start advocating for yourself. I feel like Roxanne and Alex will be good friends.
I just want someone who understands the hustle and grind of the 5 a.m. to the midnight.
Like, I want to get married one day. What's your number one red flag?
Ambition. Like,
lack of ambition?
Lack of ambition.
Yeah, same.
And I started a company 3 years ago, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks. It's a hustle.
Yeah, I used to own a company too.
It seems as if they're bonding on a lot of business talk, but I feel like that's it. I feel like they're able to bounce off some business stuff. They both clearly have good business acumen. Is that what it's called? Acumen? But in terms of romance, I don't see it. But it seems like they do later on, so that's fine. In the evening, everyone's trying to know who had their best date with who. Lisa said Antonio, Ryan said Trey, and Raya said Brian, which triggered Lisa.
Like, I love you, and I can't, like, stand the thought of another woman, like, laughing and being possibly, like, living with you and sleeping with you every night and touching you.
You don't have to cry. It's okay. Come here. This is that opportunity for me to give you reassurance, but you're not giving me that chance.
I hope you take the next 3 weeks and really work on what we need to work on.
This girl is going to struggle. In 24 hours, she has cried 3 times over this man. At the potential of him dating another woman in a consensual environment that they both decided to be a part of, mind you. And I'm not saying you cannot cry about it, but like, seems like Lisa's emotional regulation is not great. Anyways, that does not stop Raya from talking to Brian. And again, we see Lisa kicking off, except this time she takes it to a new level.
So what you like to do other than eat?
Raya loves to eat, but Raya is also calm. Like, I love that intimate, like, I want to watch a movie with you.
Yeah, sitting up there talking to the Hooters bitch.
If you want to go talk, don't be mean.
I love the person that I came here with. I gave him the ultimatum, not the other way around.
What's that got to do with anything?
So maybe you should go talk to him.
Is he by himself? I don't even know where he is.
I think he's over there. I was talking to Roxanne for a while.
Is he by himself?
You know what? You can go ahead and talk to the girl. I really don't care.
Wow. Okay.
So, earlier in the episode, when Brian says your reactions are inappropriate, he was absolutely correct. Why are we putting hands on people? No wonder why Brian doesn't want to be with you. Are you crazy? I wouldn't want to be with you either. Like, I think for her, what she considers to be like good accolades and stuff, like, oh, I've got things going on for myself, is like the career, and she makes good money and all this kind of stuff, when especially going into marriage, character is a big part of it. And right now your character is big trash. Big trash, Lisa. Who would want to marry you? Even if you had everything together, who would want to marry you? And wasn't this the same woman talking about, oh, my biological clock is ticking? Where's your mental clock, huh? Your mentality is very childish. Girl, grow up. Ooh, not me feeling it. I am feeling it. Guys, the ultimatum is back. We are back, baby. So what I'm going to do is do one video at a time, like I said at the beginning. So please, in the comments down below, do not spoil the next episode for anybody who hasn't gotten there yet, or for me. Please and thank you. As always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.